February 27, 2014, armed men without insignia appeared in Crimea. They became known as Little Green Men. Later, it turned out they were regular Russian troops.
Military units and military aerodromes started being blocked. A military unit in Bakhchisarai was surrounded as well.
At that time, Viktor Hrom served in a military unit in the village of Perevalne. He was the head of the group from the Central Military TV and Radio Studio.
The Russians came to us at the very last moment, because the 36th Brigade was the strongest, the most powerful military component. We had tanks and infantry fighting vehicles. We could fight back.
On March 3, 2014, a large number of Russian troops encircled the Perevalne unit. For almost a month, the trapped Ukrainian servicemen received no food or essential goods.
In the beginning, we had everything, but then problems with certain products arose. People helped us a lot. I still remember how they brought German flashlights. They were very good and helped us a lot. Money was the main problem. Privatbank blocked all accounts. Volunteers brought money, food and water.
Among the volunteers were Crimean Tatars who lived not far from the unit.
The Crimean Tatars helped us a lot. They helped servicemen from our unit to move their families and their things. They did everything possible. They supported us until the very last moment. I remember how they brought us pilaf. We officers didn't eat it, but the soldiers were extremely happy. Just imagine, the pot was this big. One Crimean Tatar guy said, "My father and uncle cooked it. I had goosebumps. It really cheered us up."
Crimean Tatars believed it was their duty to support the Ukrainian soldiers.
They tried to somehow express their worries. Helping military units was an impulse, because we saw them as our defenders. We showed that we count on the army, and at the same time, the soldiers were turning to us for salvation.
Ukrainian soldiers asked volunteers to help move their families from the peninsula to mainland Ukraine.
We accompanied them to the village of Chongao or some other checkpoint and helped them in different ways. My wife recalled the story. A minibus arrived. She was with a 2-year-old child. He was also born in Crimea. Everything happened silently. They loaded everything into the vehicle. I was worried. I really worried a lot. They moved out my family and handed them over to the parents. They took them to their home. I'm sincerely grateful.
On March 26th, Ukrainian troops started withdrawing from the occupied peninsula. Both the equipment and the staff were evacuated. Around 6,000 Ukrainian soldiers who refused to help the occupying forces left Crimea. Reported by Imran Husainov, UATV.